Hello there, and welcome to Completely Average Gaming, and welcome to Mashinky today. Yeah, you heard me right. We're back here in the game, and it's looking great. I mean, we are making money, which, you know, is better than average for completely average. But yeah, other than, you know, our beautiful little passenger trains here, obviously they weren't here when I scrolled in there. Maybe I should have checked where they were before I started scrolling in. And if we slow down, watch it come out of the station there. Holy smoking Jesus, that is some serious vegetation on the background there. Holy, I mean, look at those trees, right? Beautiful trees, if nothing else. And of course there's the train here, who somehow decided to obscure the view. But apart from that, you know, we only 2.9k, or not k, but tokens, money tokens. That's not a lot. And this guy is 7.8. So, you know, we're not really rolling in it at this point. But we also got this beautiful little number here somewhere. I'm thinking he's over here. There he is. Look at that guy. Still not doing anything. Why are you not? What are you up to? I have to start you every time? That feels oddly impractical. There we go. Here he comes. Look at that beautiful thing. You know? And the logs too? I mean, the logs are actually pretty good. Considering they're, you know, just a little addition to the game rather than the actual game. Now, there is let's have a look at the statistics here. So far, we made more money in 1920 than we have ever done since, which is kind of not really what you want to see. But that's how it goes. Now we can, however, borrow some money, which we might just do in order to expand upon our network here a little in this episode, rather than just having me talk about what we've done so far. Because let's face it, it's been one episode. You probably know already. What we could do, however, is to redo this. So we'll just tear this out of here, get it moved, and then make this come all the way over here instead. Because over there we got the option of getting wood tokens, or log tokens, or plank tokens, or whatnot. But we finished that, so that was $100 right in the bank. 200 units of timber into any tool works. Which is also something we could do, though. We could just find, like, this one and start transporting it from here to here. Plain and simple. That's an option. Something we can look into. However, the thing about these things here is that they don't make any money. They're literally money-sucking things. You know, just start it. Yes, start. Oh, whatever. See, it costs us money tokens, and it gives us wood, logs. That's what it's called. And you know, that's not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. There we go. So I think we'll start off by making another train route. I think we're gonna go somewhere in the middle here, from like Garland to New York, which is New York is obviously gonna be a hub of some sort, and then from New York and down to Tulsa down here. And we'll make double track the station, make it all good and nice, and then we'll take it from there. Obviously, this is being well thought out. We've thought about this for approximately 2.5 seconds, and we've already decided that this is the way to go. Did I just ruin something? I might have. I don't know. Did I? No, object in the way. All right, so that's an element. Alright, so we're gonna go like this, plain and simple. Do we want to do something with the roads here, maybe? You know, since we have so much money anyways, why not spend it? Yeah, no. It's not really that funny, but what can you do? We'll just make a small little station here as well. How big are the trains compared to the stations at this point? Can we see that anywhere? No. We can see it here in a little bit, though. What if we were to speed up the time, like so? Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. There we go. I looked over on the wrong screen as it entered the station. My bad. My apologies. And it's more than plenty. And right now, I think that's, you know, plenty of space in terms of you know, how long our train should be as well. Now, up to New York. This is fairly far. That's basically Baltimore to Orlando all over again. I think we'll start out with one train at least, and we'll take from there. But we're gonna future-proof this a little bit more than we did over in. We're gonna make it there, I think. And future-proof it a little bit more. We're gonna go with 4-track stations. We're gonna go with 2. Why, you might ask? Well, that's a good question, isn't it? We obviously don't have enough money for this, but there's only 37. It seems oddly, you know, cheap. All right, let's. Okay, well, that's more than 37. I can tell you that much. We'll go over there, and then we'll, you know, try to come up on the side here of the coal mine. Might want to leave some more space there. No. Okay, that's as tight as it gets. Fair enough. We'll go with as tight as it gets, and we'll just have to have stations for the coal mine on the other side of the coal mine. Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, the commentary here has been thought through. You could easily tell as much. Alright, getting 6 trains will get us some cash, which we might want to go for, but first of all, we're gonna borrow a chunk load of money, or 450 or whatnot. Alright, so we'll see, going through the forest here is kind of expensive. We're gonna do it anyway, so you know, that happened. And connect up over there. Beautiful. Might want to tear that out eventually, but not yet. Now, because we don't want to necessarily, you know, add more paint to the mix, we're gonna just connect that up over there, and we're gonna put some signals in. Don't worry. For some reason, the tool is stuck here. Look at that. That's where that tool belongs. All right, there it went. Fine. Next up, make a train. Believe it or not, it's going to be this one, because that's, you know, the only thing we've got at the moment. No, actually, we'll, where's the sell button for the bottom there, right? Whatever. We're going to go with another one of these ones. No, not 3 of them. How do I sell this? I want to sell it. Sell it? No. Alright, fine. We'll figure that out at some point, I'm sure. And then we're going to go to here. And we're going to go to here. That's it. Now we're going to rename that station eventually. Don't worry about that. And we're going to tell you to go. We're going to tell you go. Whenever, you know, you've got free space there. There you go. He's on his way. Beautiful. Longest train so far with the biggest capacity so far. And on that note, we also need to signal this section up. I'm going to put it there. We're going to tell that to be only that way, which is going to be fine. And I think we're good. Yep. We're as good as it gets. Alright. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, we need to... jumping forth and back here like as if it was no one's business. We're going to have to connect this up to some logs eventually anyways, but we're going to start off by making money, is the thinking here, so that we can expand more, basically. Now, I think eventually we might bring this train here on its way over to Garland as well, and then we'll have a second line going over to Phoenix. And I think we're going to start off by working on the Phoenix route rather than the Garland route, for various reasons, none of which will be explained in short order. Alright, we'll just stretch that out a little. Can you connect up? You can. Beautiful. Absolutely magnificent. Then we'll go over this way, and where's all other towns is this way, so we'll put the station facing that way. Makes sense? Absolutely does. Alright, say there. We're gonna go with 3. It's gonna be more than plenty to begin with for Phoenix here. See, I kind of want you to go. Alright, we'll do it in 2 steps then. Like so. There we go. And then you need to come. I want you to go there. Do there, and then make it come. Alright, I'll do it in multiple steps, that's fine. I don't need you to do as I want you to from the get-go. That would have been too easy. We're gonna go something like that. Now we need to double track this area here to some degree, to some extent. And my thinking is we'll do it right here. Or do we want to do it on the other side? We'll do it on this side. Whatever. It will be fine. Alright, no! Don't do stuff like that to me. I'm fragile. Yeah, that's what I am. Superbly fragile, as you can tell. Alright, and go alongside, and alright, fine. Can you switch over there? You can't. Can you? You can't. Swell. Alright, and then put in some signals. There and there. And on the other side as well would be awesome to do that. And boom. Yep. We're gonna put some in the middle as well. Why not? We'll put that there and that there. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, we got 199 bucks left in the bank. Good thing is we already got this. We already got the wagons we're gonna use for this. It doesn't want to do anything. Grab that. We'll pull that up. We'll pull that up. That's gonna be our Pittsburgh. No, Phoenix, New York train. That's what it's gonna be. Alright. Station 7. No, go. What? Add stop. Alright, we'll start with Phoenix, then go to New York, and then forth and back, and you get the drill. I hope. Eventually, we might end up, you know, making more depots around, but for now, this is our central depot. It's gonna be all we do. It's gonna be this thing here. It's the current plane of action. Now, we need one more train in order to, you know, fulfill the whole thing there, which would grant us 25 wood, logs, token things. We're gonna do that. We're gonna add one of those. We're gonna add a couple of these, and you can guess where this thing is headed. You probably guessed it right. Might have, possibly, potentially. There is the chance of that having happened. Now, go to that station. There you go. Beautiful. And then, you know, whether we throw both of their trains up to Garland or not, we'll see about that. You know, you know, we don't really know yet. Would be awesome to see, you know, this. There we go. Passengers. Well, I would like to see some numbers here. That would be awesome. Not just a blank screen. Is this like the growth in order to get one more, or what is this? Game saved successfully. Alright, is that what that means? 50 tests files. Alright, fine. Thank you. Built at least 3 station extensions. Oh, right. I forgot all about that. You get station extensions here. This would the waiting room will give us 100% loading speed, capacity of plus 500. I don't think we're even close to capacity of this station. Would have surprised me greatly. No, it's producing steadily more and more passengers per year. That's a good thing. What else do we got? Freight station, not relevant. Restaurants. Well, that could have been handy, but we don't have the log board, the money for that. So, well, guess what? We're not gonna get it. That's as simple as that is. We might want to get the freight station thing up here, though. Over here. I think we're gonna go with that, actually. Extensions, freight. Oh, we can't. Never mind. We can't then. Tree nursery. Oh, we can increase the production skills of the trees. That makes a lot of sense. You know, probably you just plant more trees, I suppose. We're not going to do that either. What else do we have here? Deliver 200 logs to any tool or planks. What is this called? I see that down here. Timber tokens. Deliver 200 timber tokens to any tool works. Not sure why I literally spat those words out there. But what do you know? Now we can enter the early Steam Age if we were to invest 100 timber tokens and 100 coal tokens. I'm guessing that's what those are. But we're not at that point yet just yet. This thing here really needs some more traffic coming into it. Why are you red? Oh, because there's no... Alright, well, why didn't you say so, buddy? And... like so. That can't be there. Did you even think about that, buddy? You didn't really, but it's okay. Based on the number of trains we got running on this, it's cool. We might have to fix that. We throw more trains on there. But this station is taking off. Do we have the same kind of scenario going on up here? We do, don't we? Right, because this thing here doesn't have anything happening for it. There we go. I mean, it wouldn't be completely average gaming if it wasn't any, you know, fiddling around and messing stuff up. That's a promise of sorts, I suppose. Now, that should help, you know, alleviate some passenger troubles, both left, right, and center. And as you can see, we made a crap ton of money over here, or at least, you know, whatever it's made from a full load, I suppose. There's 3 people waiting there. That's not much. Orlando is doing well. I mean, it wasn't this great numbers here when we started it, but it is now. And 18 people waiting in Baltimore, or 9 going to 18. I don't know what that means, but it means something, and I'm sure it was lower numbers before. As for Tulsa, I mean, this building right here was not there before, so apparently it's growing as well. There we go, that's 18. It went from 17 to 18, and it got another building, so I suppose that's the town population is the 18 number there, I would imagine. Which makes it kind of interesting that 13 of them wants to leave. And there was 70 people there before, so, you know, it's doing something right there. Town administration of Tulsa. And New York is also growing nicely. That's beautiful, that is. Which means we might want to look into, you know, increasing our transportation capacity in the not too distant future. I think that would potentially come in handy. That should hopefully give New York a little bit more space to grow in. I'm not sure if me placing down the roads will make any difference at all, but I would imagine it does. But, you know, at least if it works the same way as, you know, Openttd, say. Let's switch out of this mode and stay in the cinematic, beautiful mode. This is called beautiful mode. This is called CAG's working mode. I don't know. I made those up myself, obviously. Now, I wonder, how many? That's 15 people at the moment. That's 10. I mean, the station that would make most sense right now to upgrade would be this one. So let's just put a waiting room in there. Alright, we'll put it there, I suppose. Fine. It's all good. It's all good, you know? But yeah, what was I talking about? I don't remember. We got one station extension now, which is nice. It was all of 25 money. That's ridiculously low. But what can you do? Alright, I think next up will be to connect up Garland. I think we'll have our own little train number going. Choo-choo, forth and back. Possibly. Potentially. Now I should have remembered that you added the station extension buildings to the edges of the station when I started this. That would have possibly done something with the current scheme of putting things in, or laying down stations. So yeah, I think next episode we'll probably get to Garland, maybe even Oakland, make that a proper train route. Maybe also even extend, you know, this one with another platform, connect all lines up to all platforms. That would have been something. I'm not sure how the game will handle that, if they still go to one platform or not. Okay, hello, you. There we go. Orders. It doesn't say anywhere which platform it goes to, so maybe it automates it. That would have been perfect. Now I think we're going to leave it there for today. If you enjoyed, please smack the like button. If you guys want to stay up to date with all things average, be sure to subscribe. And if you haven't, if you have any thoughts, comments, or suggestions, be sure to leave those down below. And I'll see you all in the next one. Till then, cheerio.